I snuck my boyfriend into my room knowing if my dad caught us it would literally ruin my life. Like I wasn't even allowed to talk to guys, let alone have one climbing through my window at 11 p.m. But I didn't care because we'd been secretly dating for 4 months and this was the first time we'd actually be alone. So I left the window unlocked, heart pounding, checking the hallway every 2 seconds because my parents' door was still open. And when Ethan finally slipped inside we both froze. Listening, waiting, but nothing happened, so we started laughing quietly, sitting on my bed, whispering like idiots, and for a second it felt normal, like I wasn't constantly lying just to see him, and then I heard it, slow, heavy footsteps in the hallway, my dad's footsteps, and my entire body went cold. Closet, now, I whispered, practically shoving Ethan inside and pulling the door shut just as my bedroom door opened. And my dad stood there, completely still, staring straight at me like he already knew everything. I know he's here, he said calmly, too calmly, and I immediately started shaking. What are you talking about? I said, trying to sound normal but my voice cracked. And he just stepped into the room, looking around slowly, at my hair, my bed, the closet door that wasn't fully closed, and then back at me. You have one chance to tell me the truth, he said, and I couldn't. I just stood there, frozen. So he walked straight to the closet and yanked it open, and Ethan stumbled out, pale, terrified, and my dad grabbed him by the collar so fast I gasped. Full name, my dad said, voice low, controlled. Ethan Miller, he stuttered, and my dad's grip tightened. Address, he said, and Ethan hesitated for half a second too long, and that's when everything shifted, like I actually felt it. The air in the room just changed. I asked you a question, my dad said, quieter now, scarier, and Ethan forced out, I just moved. I don't remember, and my dad laughed, but there was nothing funny about it. You've been seeing my daughter for months and you don't know your own address? He said, and I stepped forward. Dad, stop, you're scaring him. But my dad didn't even look at me. He just stared at Ethan like he was trying to see through him. How old are you? He asked suddenly, and Ethan froze again, and my stomach dropped. 17, he said, but it sounded wrong, like he was guessing. And my dad's hand slowly loosened from his shirt, not because he believed him, but because he'd decided something else, something worse. That's interesting, my dad said quietly, then reached into his pocket and pulled out his phone, tapped the screen once, and turned it toward Ethan, because the real Ethan Miller is 23, he said, and I felt like the floor disappeared under me. And he reported his ID stolen 2 weeks ago, my dad added, and I just stared at my boyfriend, no, not my boyfriend, standing in my room, wearing a name that wasn't his, a life that wasn't his, and for the first time since I met him, I realized I had no idea who he actually was, and the worst part, he didn't even try to deny it, he just looked at my dad, then at me, and smiled like getting caught was part of the plan.